Four windows to understanding our emotions. Imagine you are holding a beautiful diamond in your hand. As you gently turn it, each face catches the light in a different way. The diamond has not changed, only your perspective has. Your emotions are like that diamond. If you look through only one lens, we see only part of the picture. So, throughout this series, we will explore emotions through four different windows. The first window is biology. Here, we will discover what is happening inside the brain and body. Why does your heart race when you are afraid? Why do tears sometimes bring relief? What role do hormones and the nervous system play? The second window is psychology. Psychology invites us to ask, what might this emotion be trying to communicate? Instead of judging emotions, we learn to understand them. The third window is symbolic planetary archetypes. Across many cultures, the planets have been used as symbols to reflect different qualities of human experience. In this series, we will use them in that spirit as mirrors for self-reflection, not as forces that dictate our emotions or our destiny. And finally, the fourth window is a spiritual wisdom. The great wisdom traditions remind us that every experience can become an opportunity for growth, compassion, and deeper self-understanding. None of these windows is complete on its own, but together they offer a richer understanding of what it means to be human. So, as we continue, I invite you to keep all four windows open. You may find that each one reveals something the others cannot. Biology. What did nature gives? Why did nature give us fear? Have you ever jumped back before you even realized what scared you? Maybe you heard a sudden loud noise or noticed something moving unexpectedly. Your heart started beating faster. Your muscles tightened. Only afterward did you think, oh, it was just a shadow. Why did my why did your body react so quickly? Because your brain has a remarkable safety system. One small part of the brain called amygdala amygdala constantly scans for possible danger. Think of it as your body's early warning system. When it senses a threat, it doesn't wait for a committee meeting. It acts. Your body releases adrenaline. Your breathing becomes faster. More blood flows to your muscles. Your senses become sharper. Nature is preparing you to survive. This response is often called flight, flight, or freeze. Sorry, this response is often called fight, flight, or freeze. Fight if action is needed, flight if escape is wiser, freeze if staying still offers the best chance of safety. For our ancestors, this response was essential. Without it, they might not have survived long enough for us to be here today. So, fear is not evidence that something is wrong with you. Fear is evidence that your brain is trying to protect you. The question is not whether fear will appear. The real question is whether the fear matches the situation and how wisely we respond to it. Psychology. Every emotion asks a question. Let us look at emotions from another angle. Many of us think emotions are judgments. I am anxious, so I must be weak. I am sad, so something is wrong with me. But psychology suggests a different possibility. What if emotions are not verdicts? What if they are questions? Fear asks, what should I prepare for? Anger asks, what I feel unfair or needs protection. Sadness asks, what I am grieving and what I am learning to let go. Joy asks, what is meaningful enough to celebrate and share? Notice something important. Questions invite curiosity. Judgments shut curiosity down. The next time you feel a strong emotion, try replacing self-criticism with a question. Instead of saying, I should not feel this, ask, what is this emotion trying to show me? That single shift can change the conversation you have with yourself. Symbolic planetary archetypes, a language of reflection. For thousands of years, people across different cultures have looked to the night sky for meaning. Whether or not we believe the whether or not we believe the planets influence our lives, they have long served as powerful symbols that help us reflect on different aspects of human of being human. In this series, we will use them in that symbolic spirit. The sun reminds us to ask, who am I becoming? The moon asks, what nourishes my heart? Mars asks, what deserves courageous action? Mercury encourages us to understand, learn, and communicate. Jupiter invites us to seek wisdom and a broader perspective. Venus reminds us to reflect on what we truly value and love. Saturn asks, have I prepared well? What responsibility is mine to carry? Rahu symbolizes curiosity, ambition, and the unknown future. Ketu invites us to release what no longer serves us. These archetypes are not rules, they are not predictions, they are questions. And sometimes the right question can help us understand ourselves more deeply. The Bhagavad Gita, transforming understanding. One of the most profound conversations about human emotions begins on a battlefield. Arjuna and Arjuna stands between two armies. He feels fear, confusion, grief. His hands tremble. His mind is overwhelmed. Notice what Krishna does. He doesn't say, don't feel afraid. He doesn't criticize Arjuna for being emotional. Instead, he listens. Then, he gently helps Arjuna understand what he is experiencing. The battlefield doesn't disappear. The challenge remains. But Arjuna's understanding begins to change. This is a powerful reminder for all of us. Growth does not always come from changing our circumstances. Sometimes it begins by changing how we understand them. The emotional periodic table. You have probably seen the periodic table in chemistry. At first, it looks like a collection of symbols. But once you understand it, you begin to see the hidden order behind the physical world. In this series, I would like to introduce a similar learning map for emotions. Imagine each emotion as having four dimensions: a biological purpose, a psychological message, a symbolic archetype for reflection, and a potential lesson for personal growth. For example, fear may prepare us, sadness may help us heal and adapt, anger may protect what matters, joy may encourage us to connect and share. Over the coming episodes, we will explore each emotion in depth. By the end of this journey, my hope is that you will no longer ask, how do I get rid of this emotion? Instead, you will begin asking, what can I learn from it? And that simple shift can transform the way we experience ourselves and the world around us.